All right, it seems that we have everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to our cooking session. My name is Ginny.
My name is Nutri.
Right, good to see so many of you. I don't really see you, but I see your names here online. All right. So later, if you can also on your video. Then we can cook together. All right. So let's get started. Okay, today we talk about pen cai, but before we talk about the details, let's do the first thing that you need to do first for your hands-on session. I go through the equipment that you need. You need a pot. Of course, you don't need such a big pot, but you need a smaller one, which is about 2 liters. I think I told Michelle there's about 2-liter pot that you need. Use that to cook the pen cai. All right. And if you have a non-stick, either a non-stick or this, you can actually use this. All right. But before we start, LiCo, we need to prepare one ingredient first, right? They need to soak, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So you open up your box. You take out the first bag, which is a small plastic bag. And inside there are 2 things. Okay. One of them is actually this. Fat choy, okay, black moss that looks like hair. Okay, and then the other one is goji berry, 枸杞子. So these are the 2 things that you need to soak in water first. So let's do that. Right now, if you have this, take it out and you take out a small bowl. Right, and then you just put in like the fat choy in a bowl. All right, and then put water in. Okay, basically it's just to wash it a bit to get rid of any. Just put it in, right? Okay. Okay. Just gonna put in and soak it for a bit. Later, we're gonna use it to top our cooking. This is gonna be the last things that we put in. All right, the last ingredients that we put in. So just gonna soak in water. Can you also do that? You can hear me loud and clear, right?
Hi, Ginny. Did you record the session?
Yes, it's recording.
Okay, and you are on the big screen, right? Like you pinned yourself on the big screen? Because I see the image is very small.
Let me do that. All right.
Thank you.
Spotlighted it. So you can see that this is the goji berry. Same thing. Just put in some water. To soak it.
So just soak in water.
Right, just soak in water will do. Okay, so we put it aside and we will use it for the next part. Okay, so before we start cooking, I'm going to share with you a bit more information about the pen cai that we are doing today. Okay, so let me go through this with you very quickly. Then we go for our hands-on. Right, so this is what we're going to do. We provide you with the ingredients, and of course, we're going to share with you the nutritional value and the auspicious meaning. Why do we use these ingredients, right? So let's go. Just a bit about ourselves. We are from LiCo Wellness. We believe that wellness is a lifestyle. And for the past 10 years, that's what we have been doing, going around to share with our clients, corporate or individuals about healthy food, cooking workshops, fitness, we do yoga, we do exercise, etc. And this is what we do. All right. So some of you have attended our session yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed that. And how was the blend? Okay. Some was concerned, how would your stomach react to it, right? I hope all reacted okay, right? Positively to this. Okay. So these are some of the activities that we do. Going forward, if you need any of this fitness or wellness workshops for your corporate, for your company or friends, let us know. We can do that as well. Okay. These are some of our weight management programs that we do as well. Especially this is the latest one. We have our signature program, Gut Reset Plus Wellness 45, a 60-day program, and this is exactly what it can do. Bring down weight, bring down body fats, and increase muscle mass, okay, for our clients. And more importantly, we will say that these are all just side effects of what we do. More importantly, what we want is actually to bring down cholesterol, to manage chronic disease such as the three highs, right?
Yeah.
What are the usual three highs that we see lately? Okay, cholesterol, blood pressure, and blood sugar. So these are the usual ones, and this, as you can see, that can actually bring down the cholesterol from November 7th, okay, all very high, and by December 20th, it's all good. Okay, so this is what the program can do. So let's move on. These are some of our clients. I just want to share with you. And of course, we believe in EARN. We need to earn our health, right? So like we've been doing this for so long, all right? And for exercise especially, I think many people would tell us that they don't have time to exercise.
Yeah.
Right? I think that you really need to make time for that, because this is the only place that we live in, isn't it? We live in, so we really have to take good care of our health. 150 to 300 minutes of exercise a week. Stay positive, stay happy. I think we should be quite happy now, or looking forward to Chinese New Year. Yes, all right, gathering with friends, family, but don't forget to also have enough rest. Aim for 7 hours of sleep and eat well. Okay, so these are the things that we could. Sorry, this is what happened when we do things at home, right? 进来. Right. So today, this is what we're gonna talk about. Okay, so about earning our health. Healthy plate and all this. So before we start, okay, we're gonna talk about why treasure pot. Why do people eat treasure pot in China? Do you know which 是什么籍贯的习惯吗？吃盆菜。
盆菜。
你知道是什么色人吃的吗？
这些人。
不是啊，盆菜是客家人的。
客家人的。
对，Hakka. Actually, it's from Hakka tradition, because once upon a time, of course, in the past, people work far away, right? So during festive season, New Year, they'll gather together, going back to the village. And this is when they use a big wooden pot to cook all this good stuff inside there. And then because the weather is usually cold, right, during festive season, so the pot will be kept hot, be under the fire, or be above the fire, right? Be kept hot all the time. So pen cai also means treasure, big pot of treasure. Okay, so it's really good to eat this during the festivity seasons, because it means a lot of treasure. So you can see in your box, these are some of the ingredients that were given to you. We have cabbage, mushrooms, etc. And today we'll be doing the vegetarian version. Of course, if you have meat at home, okay, feel free to take it out as well. You can also top it up, right? You can also put it in. So this is what we're going to use for today, and this would be the steps. Okay, so before going through step by step, let me share with you why do we use these ingredients. Number one, we have the oyster mushroom. Okay, Sing Pao Ku, this one, right? Sing Pao Ku looks like this. We have already cut it into cubes. You find it in the bag, in the plastic bag that inside your container box, and it means 幸福美满. Okay, it means happiness, and also mainly happiness, all the good stuff. So for us to use this, because it's a good source of protein, especially protein, because this is a vegetarian pot. And for many vegetarians, the issue is really to have enough protein, right? Later, we'll share with you how much protein do we need, but I'm just going to share with you that this is a good source. In fact, some property of this Sing Pao Ku is that it tastes a bit like meat, right? Yes. 它是那个肉的嚼劲儿, right? So if you chew it, right, it's a bit like the meat kind of taste. That's why it's also called 鸡腿骨, right? Some people call it 鸡腿骨, actually the drumstick mushroom. Okay, but it means 幸福美满. So wishing you 幸福美满. And then we have the shiitake mushroom. You have either one or two. If small ones, you actually have two, or one of the shiitake mushroom. Shiitake mushroom also means 好运, 幸福. So what is so good about it? It doesn't have so much of the protein, right? It's a good source of carbs. So you can use it as a replacement for carbohydrate. Instead of taking rice, noodles and all that, mushroom can be a good source because it's natural carbs, it comes with fiber and rich in vitamins and minerals, right? As you can see here, yes, which is really good. So that is 好运, 幸福. Then we have where is it? Our broccoli, okay? The nice green broccoli. And what is broccoli? 它寓意着什么呢？花开富贵，万事如意, right? So it's 西兰花，花开富贵. But more importantly, from a nutritional perspective, okay, from a nutrition perspective, this is a very good vegetable. Broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable, 是十字科的蔬菜来的. It has got very strong antioxidant properties, right? Rich in vitamins and minerals. And more importantly, it's got this very important minerals called chromium. Right? Chromium in Chinese 就是铬，金字旁一个个位的铬。So why is chromium important? Because it helps to control blood sugar. Basically, when we have sufficient chromium, it gets into our cells and it helps the cells to be more receptive to insulin. We know that insulin is one of the most important hormones that our pancreas secrete, and we need insulin to go into the cells for the cells to take in sugar, right? If not, our blood sugar will be high. So especially for people with family history of diabetes, people who have pre-diabetes, struggling with controlling blood sugar, add in broccoli into your diet. You can take it on a daily basis. It's very high in terms of chromium, which will help to control the blood sugar, right? Of course, yesterday we also talked about the glands that control blood sugar, right? What are the other vegetables? Can we name one? Can the participants who attended, our class yesterday name one vegetable that help to control blood sugar? Still remember? Anyone?
Yesterday night.
Yes. Do you remember? Of course, you know, right? Okay, so you can put it in the chat if you still remember what we covered yesterday and share with the rest of your colleagues, all right? Okay, now we move on to this. This is one of my favorite ingredients. It's yam. Okay, 芋头. So 芋头 is a root vegetable. It's considered a high carbo vegetable. So again, this would be a good replacement for the carbs, the processed carbs that we eat. The rice, the noodles, all this would be a good, this would be a good substitute. And I love the taste as well, of course. And it is also rich in fiber. Right? A lot of people didn't realize that this is actually very high in fiber. Okay, so you can also use that to replace some of the carbs. Okay, and of course, 芋头的寓意是什么？预见美好，预期未来, right? So it's for a good future. It's really nice, meaning for the Chinese New Year. So add that into your cooking this year, right? Then let's move on. We have black fungus. Black fungus 叫做中文叫什么？云耳. Okay, it looks like butterfly. That's why the meaning is actually 彩蝶双飞，成双成对，双双对对。So it's a bit. 虽然它看起来有点黑，可是对，就是。So what are the properties for this black fungus? One of the, as you can see, that is black in color. For the black color vegetables, usually the minerals will be higher, especially for this one is iron. Yes, it's very rich in iron actually. So, for ladies who sometimes, have dizziness, low in iron or low blood pressure, low hemoglobin count, 那种不够血的，我们说是吗？ So we can add on black fungus into the diet. Can eat more of that, right? Because iron and B vitamins are important to produce hemoglobin, right? 造血功能，我们需要铁质，还有就是维生素 B, right? B vitamins. All right. So these are the things that we can add in. Let's see what else we have. This one, 发菜，对，正的。Right. So unfortunately, if you really look at the nutrition value, there's not very much in fat choy actually. But fat choy means what? Fat choy, right? Especially in Cantonese. So it means 恭喜发财, 财源广进. Yes. Okay. So wishing everybody 财源广进 for this Chinese New Year. Next we have 玉米 corn. 金玉满堂, 五谷丰登. So, right, so this yellow color, just like gold, 金玉满堂. All right, so wishing everybody 金玉满堂. Again, this is a carbs vegetable, right? It's quite high in carbs. It's pretty sweet as well. So you can definitely use this to replace, for example, at night, we don't eat rice,
Yes.
right? You can take corn. You take corn. You can also take the yam, right? All these are good substitute actually for rice. Okay, so these are the things that we can do, and of course it tastes nice. And we have this bao chai, right? Is it called bao chai? Bai chai. Okay, so it means 招财聚财, then 恭喜发财. All right. So all this, I think we can 吊一下书包. Chinese New Year, when we eat this together with our family members, we can show them. And from there, the pot of veg that we cook for our family members, it shows a lot of 祝福, right? A lot of wishings that's inside that pot of stuff. So that's what you can share with our friends. So this one, the bai chai, is high in vitamin K, especially vitamin K. That is why we have the purple cabbage in our vegetable blend as well. So bai chai now with vitamin K, it actually helps to control our blood sugar and also hypertension. It helps with hypertension as well. As you can see here as well, in the nutrition value, 90% of it is actually water. So it's very low in carbohydrate. You can eat as much as you can. Don't have to worry about, overeating them. It's good in fiber, right? But it's mainly water. So it's also good to hydrate. Sometimes you have friends or family members that don't like to drink water. Have or not? But this kind of people, right? They don't really like to drink water. So they can eat more of this. You can prepare more of this chai for them because it's liquid in vegetable. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we can do as well. Okay. And we also have this tofu puff. Okay, tofu puff. If you think there's a bit big, I think some is already cut into half already. You can also cut it smaller. Okay, then we can cook that. So what do you have in there? You have some fats. You have some good fats in there as well. Okay, so that is actually 7 grams of fats, which is unsaturated fats. Okay, from the plants. Mainly it's from the beans. It's made of beans, right? Ingredients is water and soybean mainly. Okay, so the good fats will be from the soybean. This is a good source of fats for vegetarian as well, right? Rather than using a lot of vegetable oil, this is actually a better form of fat. Okay, now of course, 豆腐 means 豆腐，生活富裕，福气安康. So wishing you 生活富裕，福气安康. All right. So this is we'll talk about this later. Okay, so on top of these ingredients, right? If you have other things at home, right? Just now I was asking, check out your fridge. If you have tofu, for example, if you have carrot, if you have brinjal, tauki, 豆竹枝, 冬粉, 莲藕, all this you can also put it into the pot to make it even more prosperous because it's a treasure pot, right? The more the better. So we just put in about 10 ingredients in there because it means 十全十美. Of course, if you find 20, you can also put it in as well. If you have prawn, chicken, these are good source of animal protein that you can put it in. Of course, we know that for 盆菜, a lot of people put 手把啦, 烧肉, 三层肉. But these are less healthy, of course, because it's red meat. So if you have chicken and prawn, we can also put it in, right? To make it a whole complete pot. So, have you gotten your extra ingredients? If you have, please share in the chat what extra ingredients do you have at home that you're going to add in. Okay, and we are going to start with the hands-on now. All right, so we're not going to talk anymore. Let's get started. So we're going to start with the bag. Okay, the first bag you already soaked is the fat choy and the cold The
Mm.
second bag you're going to take out now, and this is what we are going to cook. Okay, the first step. Come on, let's get ready. All right, so you can take out your pot, be it a non-stick pot. This is a non-stick actually, right? So you don't really need a lot of oil to do that. You just heat up the pot. You can start.
First step we need to do is we need to fry the
Yam,
yam.
right? You need to fry the
So I
things.
need to put some oil inside.
The two things that in the plastic bag, right? The yam and also the mushroom. Okay, that's the first thing that we're gonna fry first. Carrot, roast meat, tofu. Wow, nice.
Oh.
Okay, Chiliang added 3 more things. Yes, you can just let your creativity flow.
So I just put in some oil inside the pot.
Okay, so just heat up the pot first, and you can put in. It's just here just now. I was using it just now. Yeah.
Okay, so we just put in the yam to fry. Just everything.
I'm gonna put a bit more oil.
By the way, later we fry this mushroom. The mushroom need more oil is good. Then the smell will be good come out. It's think about it.
This is the oyster mushroom that we put in. Okay, fry it for a bit first to get out the fragrance, to get it half cooked before we put it into the pot.
When the simple food you go to fry, it will smell like meat. So we can fry it together.
All right, are you starting to do this together?
Also, if you have this garlic, you can put some garlic also.
爆香 right? 葱头，你可以爆香葱头。
then you can 爆香 then with good smell also lah.
Yeah, garlic and
put in
onion
also.
if you want. But for real vegan or vegetarian, generally we don't put that as well.
Yeah.
Of course, it's up to you. You can put it in. Yeah.
Then we can fry a bit 金黄色. Okay, one thing is you want to go to fry your yam, then you can go to put in your oven. You go to oven it for the yam. You put some oil. You put the temperature 180. You go to oven also can. No need to fry.
Yeah, you can actually oven bake it for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
180 degrees for 20 minutes, right? If you don't want to pan fry it, this is the alternative that you can do for these two stuff, these two ingredients.
So of course this simple food we want to fry a bit 金黄色 yellow color.
Now we want to brown them. We need to brown them first before we cook it, so that it can taste even better. Bring out the taste of the mushroom, right?
Yes. So all is following the cooking now.
Mm. So we just need medium heat for this one, right? Not too hot. Because we don't want to use too much oil. That's why we also don't want to put it too hot temperature.
And you smell it smells and the mushroom come out already.
If you are cooking, you should smell it. Top, we smell it here. All right. Right, so LiCo is also a very good cook. Of course, she's also one of our Nutri Chef in LiCo Wellness. We do run quite a number of different healthy cooking workshops, including meal preparation as well, actually. If you're interested to learn about meal prep, right?
Yeah.
Actually, it's quite good. You can just spend about 1.5 hours to prepare like 5 meals over the weekend.
Yeah.
Then every day, just take out and cook. Okay? Yeah. So that's what we teach as well. If you're interested, of course, let your HR know, let Michelle know. We can always have that and learn doing it together.
Yeah.
香港，太吃了，
这个可以，
太吃了吗？
这比较看烟好像还有红红的。
你的锅里头要开始。
我你就看嘛，
明白吗？
不加together. Only yen cannot put together. Yen together because
in already.
no.
Okay. So you can also share with us what are you going to cook for Chinese New Year? Okay. There's this tomorrow night, 8:30. Our other partner, Patricia, is also going to share with us on some healthy recipe and how to eat healthy during Chinese New Year, right? So you can join us online. It's a webinar tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. It's a free webinar. Please join us. Okay. So if you're cooking with us, 好了，这个
So after you cook, your yen you need to take up better because better when you put in. If not, the yen you cook room time they will melt off.
Okay, so take it out first.
Of course, if you want more yellowies, you can fry until more yellowies. Then after that, we need to put. So this ingredient is quite easier for us. We can put 白菜 first.
就直接放了，一边煮一边
Yeah, put it. So now we can put one by one of them. Then we put water. So because this is quite simple, we know what to put. We just put this one inside. Normally you put your steam inside first.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to put in will be the vegetables. Okay, this is the 白菜. Right? You have the 白菜 in the box, so put it in first. Rebecca is actually putting the white one, which is the thicker one below. Right? She's trying to put the thicker one below so that it can be cooked better.
Because this 白菜, if you cook more better, more good. Because the 白菜 got if you cook when you cook, will come out like sweet. The 白菜, yeah.
Okay, a bit of the caramelization. Right? When you cook it enough, right, the sweetness of the vegetable will be brought out. So the thicker one first below.
Yeah.
Followed by the leafy ones, is it? But this one we're going to put at the top. We want to put in the middle or something. What kind? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so when mushroom is inside, we're just gonna line it. We surround it with the cabbage. Right. Remember our 幸福美满 and our 白菜恭喜发财 is in already, it's in a pot already. Okay.
Then after that, we can put one by one. This is very easier because yesterday I remember your colleague asked me, this simple is better. So today is very simple. So okay, for the green one, I won't be put first. So I will put the carrot first. So the carrot is done. If you want the carrot, you can prepare the carrot also. So I will put in the carrot. I want that first. Then you can see a lot of different color.
So additional ingredients that we prepare with us today is actually the carrot and this. This is called 甜豆. Then you can add on, of course, more legumes would be better. Because it's got better protein content.
For the vegetable, you need to cook more time, so you just put in first. So I will put in one by one to cook more time. Then I will put some water inside also later. So I will put in mushroom also. This
mushroom, this is corn.
corn, I will put in also.
金玉满堂，祝大家金玉满堂。So the corn is in.
So I will put in the mushroom also.
Oh, that's the shiitake, the big fat shiitake mushroom. Yeah, quite big.
Wow. Okay, if the mushroom is so big, you can cut it to the half or 4%. Yeah. Then in here. Then I will put in this one, red color, red fungi.
云耳，海蝶双飞，成双成对。
Yeah. Then okay, then you can put your tau in. For the tau, if you don't want so big, you can cut into
Scissors here.
you can scissor. Okay, so I will cut it into. So I will cut triangle. So then I will put it in. You just put in triangle, put in here. Then you do it again, same thing.
So if you want to add meat inside, you can actually cut it out and put meat in, so right?
Yes, meat also can go in.
It's like pocket. So 豆腐是零豆腐。Nice. It's okay. So slowly, I hope that you're following us actually and not just watching, hopefully.
So it's very simple. Just put in everything. Okay, then last part, what we want to do is we need to put water. Then the water you can measurement about more water is better for you, then you can put more water. So you just put, I think a cup of water will do. So just put it inside, then you cover it, you cook about 20 minutes, then already. Then I will add Later I will add in other ingredients inside. Okay, just cut it. 说里面什么东西要剪吗？ So now we put all the ingredients already. We just cover and cook already. Okay, so simple, right?
Yeah. So while this is cooking, all right, it take about 10 minutes or so to cook before we put in other ingredients, right? So while waiting, can we go through some more stuff? All right. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know if you're cooking. Let me know if you're cooking, okay? Because I'm going to continue with my sharing.
Because when you put in everything, then you put water already, you don't need to wait. You just wait about 20 minutes, then okay already. But you need to make sure your bottom something.
Okay, must make sure, for example, number one, you can use the non-stick. You use the non-stick pot, right? So that it doesn't burn. Or you have enough water. This pot is actually pretty good because it's got glass top. You can actually see below. Right? Make sure that you don't burn your ingredients. Okay. Whatever additional ingredients that you have, you can also put it in. Okay, then let's move on. We talk about why we want to have different colors. So that's also one of the challenge that we meet in our daily diet. It's difficult to have enough of all the different colors. So we also discussed in yesterday's class, green is about the easier, white is okay. Blue, purple is the most challenging one. I think yellow and orange we still eat, right? We eat the carrot, pumpkin,
Yeah.
orange, yes. But blue and purple, right? Research also shows that it's the least in the Asian diet.
Yes.
So we need to increase that consciously. As it is here, this pot, we also don't see the blue and purple, so sorry. Because it's not. Yeah, we can put in brinjal, but it's a bit 奇怪 also to put in brinjal, right?
Because when you put in not so nice.
Taste will be different, but we do need all the different colors for different purposes. Especially the purple and the blue is for the eyes and for the brain. We really need them, right? So that's why you can see that in yesterday's blend, we try to do more purplish color. That is one way for us to take in the nutrients that we don't usually get it in our daily diet. That's why we put in the red dragon fruit, purple cabbage, of course, blueberry as well. Okay, these are the things that you can put into the blend if you plan to do it. Okay, let us know if you plan to do the blend. Or for my clients who really cannot, right, eat out most of the time, don't have time to cook and not able to do the blend, I'll suggest them to take this plant-based nutrition supplement. So if you think that this is suitable for you, also let us know. We will send you a sample, you can take a look and you can try it out. So inside this multivite, it's got vitamins, minerals, and all these plants concentrates, as you can see. Pomegranate, canberry, grape, sage, kale, orange, alfalfa, marigold. 19 of them all together. And in one simple pack that we can just take on a daily basis. Strong antioxidant support helps with cell metabolism, give us more energy. And the phytoprotect blend helps to bring up our immunity. Right? We know that immunity is so important. A lot of people fall sick lately, right? My girl was just telling me a lot of people around her are sick, like friends, teachers, etc. So do stay safe, all right? Protect ourselves, boost our immunity, and it prevents chronic disease as well, such as some cardiovascular disease, certain types of cancer, etc. It's very convenient. So if you'd like to have this, let us know. You can just put in the comment later. I'll get your contact and try to send it to you. And just try it out. Okay, this one. And then the next thing we want to talk about is protein. We discussed that in yesterday's workshop as well. How much protein do we need every day? This is the minimum requirement, right? And below 50 years old is 0.8, right? So me, for example, 50 kg. If I'm 49 years old, I will need 50 kg times 0.8, which is 40 grams of protein a day. But the minute I hit 50 years old, I need 1.2 times 50 kg, which is 60 grams a day. At least 60 grams a day. Yes, 50% extra, right? That's why many of Asian, especially Asian ladies that we see many of you here online, experience sarcopenia, which is a gradual loss of muscle mass as we age. Right? So that's what we try to avoid, because once we lose muscle mass, number one, our metabolism will go down. Then if we eat the same, there's a lot of clients ask me, Ginny, I'm eating the same thing, how come I put on weight? Because you're losing muscle, sorry, your metabolism has came down, right? And number two, of course, give us the energy, the vitality, the mobility, right, which is so important. So you remember to have enough protein. So like for Ginny, right, 60 grams, how do I eat? The best is 20 grams for breakfast, 20 grams for lunch, and 20 grams for dinner. So we spread it out into 3 meals. It's easier for the body to absorb. Okay, so 20 to 25 grams would look like this. A can of tuna is about 25 grams. A fish of salmon, which is palm size, would be about 20 grams. Right? Chicken has got different parts, has got different protein content. Chicken breast is the highest. Okay, 100 grams gives us 30 grams of protein. So try to have 50% animal-based protein, 50% plant-based protein. So when we talk about protein, a lot of people just think about, oh, have to eat chicken, pork, beef, but all this comes with fats, especially saturated fats, which we might not want. Okay, so go over to the plant side. There are tofu. Tofu is a good source. Actually, tofu can put in here also. Would be also very nice. Edamame is one of my favorite. Of course, you can eat the nuts as well, which is the peanut, cashew nuts, almond. But you need to take note that for nuts, although it's high in protein, it's higher in fats. Yes, so that we want to take it in moderation. Generally, we recommend about 10 to 15 nuts a day, not more than that. So if you want to understand more about your own diet, whether you eat enough protein or not, how do you improve your diet, you can make an appointment with us for a free consultation as well. We do an online consultation, understand a bit more about your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we'll be able to give you advice, right, on how to improve so that we can stay healthy and enjoy the good food for a longer time. Okay, so this is the plant protein that I use for my breakfast because that is the most difficult time to get enough protein. Do you agree? Right? Before you, I know we are taking this for breakfast, but before that, what do you usually take for breakfast? Fried beehoon.
Sometimes roti canai.
Yes, roti canai or roti prata.
Before, I think don't have protein.
Yeah, it's very carbo-laden. That's to do with Asian diet. Very a lot of carbo, not enough protein. That's why for me, for over 10 years, I've replaced my breakfast with this plant protein. Every morning with my vegetable blend, I just add in 3 servings, which is 24 grams of protein. More than enough for my 1/3 of my daily requirements, right? But it's very low in calorie, very low in purine. So people with gout, they can take this as well. And it's vegan, right? It's vegetarian, which is good. Okay, so let's move on. This is the one, okay? Protein powder, or of course, you can look at the other ingredients as well. You can also eat more of soybeans, tofu, etc. But go for plant-based protein, right? It's really what we want. Okay, let's move on. And this is our gut reset program that I want to share with you. After Chinese New Year, if you want to start your gut reset, let us know so that we can do it together as a community, right? So 2 consultations. We have a customized program for you so that it meets your requirements in terms of your protein, in terms of your diet needs, in terms of your fitness goals. Everybody got different fitness goals, right? Some people want to build muscle, some people want to lose fat, all different. So we cater the program according to your needs. Just let us know if you want to join us, right? And this will be the community that we are in. We'll be sharing our blends and our meals every day, so that we learn from each other, get, inspired and eat healthy. We also have workout that you can join us. These are all free workout that we do online and offline. So take a picture of this. There's a Zoom ID that you can just join us to work out together online. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. We have 4 sessions a week. Okay. And this is what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, Pat is going to share with us on spring into hell this Chinese New Year. So spring is like jump, 跳 into hell, right? This Chinese New Year. Rather than making it a burden, we can still stay healthy. And after we come back from Chinese New Year on the 21st, I'll be sharing on how to leverage Singapore as a blue zone. Because if Singapore is officially a blue zone, that means that people live longer, healthier for the longer time. So are we making use of it? Right? So let's explore this and make sure that we make full use of what Singapore government is giving us, right? To really live longer and healthier. Okay? Because this is our gut reset webinar. On the 19th and 22nd, just join us online to learn more about all about gut health. Because from this gut reset, we have got friends who improve from their digestive system, used to have constipation or diarrhea. They improve, they go to the toilet once to twice a day now, very smoothly. We have friends who recover from allergy, right, like skin allergy, eczema, or even sinus. They recover from that. We have friends who recover from, like bloatedness, discomfort, even help with emotional and weight management. So gut is an important organ that we have to take care of. 19th or 22nd of Feb. After New Year, okay? So come back. Okay? And this is next month.
Yes, the month to go to work.
Yes. Every month in our community, we go and explore the different parts of Singapore. On the 2nd of March, we're going to explore Mount Faber. Right? So this is the Telegram group that all the hikers in. So you can just scan or take a screenshot of this QR. Later you can scan and join our Telegram. We'll be updated on all the different locations every month. Okay, let's walk together. These are all free activities that we can all do together. Okay, if you like to walk, join us. Right? So our community, and that's all that we have in terms of slides for you actually. Okay, you can ask your questions or let's come back to our cooking.
Now we can eat other ingredients.
Okay, all right, let's see.
Okay, so now we put the green yan first. Green at the center, right.
As you can see, that's already boiling. The ingredients are already boiling inside.
And you can cut up. So now,
Okay.
so then we can put in. That's why I say green color. I don't want to put in first because the green color you put in first, they will go yellow. So I put in last up here. Then of course I will put some time also later. But this vegetable is quite easier to cook. So you just put on the last.
So if you have other ingredients, you have other greens that you find at home, you can also add it in. No more broccoli. My daughter loves to eat broccoli, so I'm going to put more so that she can eat when she comes back later.
Okay, so now we can put in other this one also. So you put in together, then put one again.
Like more, this is bak choy. This is the feng xi fa cai.
What choy we got? Don't you put in the water, like just in here and start.
It's really for the 好芋头 only actually.
You
It doesn't really have very much nutritional value because It's very little anyway, right? It's very little. It's just for the feel like Chinese New Year. I will see this during Chinese New Year, right? 平时没有吃的 right?
平时没有来吃的。
对吗？
Okay, then we put in this goji berry. Also, we pour in the water. If you want the water for goji berry, you also can because the sweetness all inside. You want me to pour in?
Just put in the water for the berry as well. Okay. Then we have more fluffy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so the test later we'll put in later. So, this one the steam you put in, you can put in first.
Spring onion.
Spring onion.
And this is spring onion. You also have it in your pack. So you can put in the spring onion. Put in the white part first. The white part takes longer to cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the green one only I just later you want to eat already, just put in.
Okay. How long more do we have to cook this?
I think we need about 5 minutes again to cook everything here. To cook it first. Then we put test later.
So while waiting, let me just share with you what we're going to use for the paste. So some of you also asked, some of them also asked yesterday, how come, what are the sauce that we're going to give? We gave them, right? What we gave you is actually this one. Right, this is the mushroom seasoning. Okay. The mushroom seasoning is vegetarian. So if I look at the main ingredients, it's actually mushroom, salt, and also mushroom extract. So it's pretty natural. And when I look at the nutritional value, what you got yesterday was about 15 grams, which is a lot. You probably don't need the whole 15 grams. This is just 2 grams. It is just 2 grams. So you might just only need half for your cooking. Don't use it, all right? And then if it's 15 grams, it's about 700, it's about 900 mg of salt. So sodium is something that we're concerned with, especially nowadays. A lot of people are concerned with hypertension. So we know that once we cut down the salt intake, it will cut down the blood pressure. The blood pressure will go down immediately. So if I look at this kind of thing, like soy sauce, 生抽, right? Like soy sauce, cover the brand, huh? 生抽, if I just take 1 tablespoon, okay, it is already 1000 mg. Okay, 1000 mg of sodium with just 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. Okay, that's why we want to avoid using these ingredients. Okay? If I use the dark soy sauce, okay, it's about the same as well. Okay, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. 这个是 here, you can see from here. Dark soy sauce, 上等酱油 is already 1000 mg. So 1000 mg, is it a lot or not a lot? Every day, our upper limit that we should take in terms of sodium is 2300. So it's like just 2.5 tablespoons, that's it. Your daily requirement is gone. But we are getting it in every meal, in every dishes as well. That's why we really want to use it very sparingly. Don't use too much salt. To bring down the chance of hypertension. And then the other one ingredients that a lot of people like to use is 蚝油, oyster sauce. Okay, oyster sauce generally is also high in sodium. So this oyster sauce, right, I just need to use 1 tablespoon. Again, it is already 600 over mg. Right, sodium. It's a bit better, but it's still high. It's a bit better than this. You should try not to use really so much of this soy sauce as much as you can because the sodium is very high. But of course, in the market, there are some soy sauce now that is low sodium. So you can explore that option. Try to not go over the limit, especially for family with history of hypertension. Okay, the other one that you can use for this would be this one, chicken stock. Okay, chicken stock is something that you can look at as well. And this one 1 teaspoon already 400 mg, right? But you're supposed to mix 1 teaspoon to 200 ml of water, right? So just use it. Don't use too much of that. That's what I'm trying to say. But this one, this mushroom powder that we use is a good alternative because the sodium is relatively lower and it's made of vegetarian ingredients, of course. Good for vegetarian, and it can give us some taste to the food. Of course, you can try and you can try to get used to the taste better. If this is good, you don't have to use all this, right? You can use this powder to replace them when you cook. All right. So are you ready to make this?
So, okay, for this, we also need to add some water inside. Okay, about 1 to 2 spoons. Okay, then we just add in.
And so it looks like this. I'm sure you can video. And so it looks like this, a bit thicken a bit. And for those who like to have thicker sauce, you can use corn flour to thicken it as well. Yes, a bit. Coconut water. Huh? You want to use coconut water for your pen cai? It'll be a bit sweet, if you like the taste, of course you can. Just a bit sweet, need to get
But I
this
think
the taste.
coconut water in this one.
Yeah, then you don't put this seasoning powder already. You just put this will do actually. That's only seasoning that you need for this whole pot.
Yeah, so you need to see the taste. So you just yeah. So normally if I cook this one, so I will just eat this one only. I only take any dry or what. This one is enough.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. This one pot, you can see that there's actually protein, there's
The
carbo,
colour is
and there's a lot of
enough.
colors already. Right? Good enough for the whole meal. You don't need rice to go with it actually. So you don't have to cook rice tonight, okay? Just this will do. And the ingredients that you get should be enough for 2 person.
So now we can put this one inside the soup. Green color, green color inside.
All right. Ready to cover it.
This is only to cover it.
Yeah, the spring onion can actually be eaten fresh. So just let it boil after putting in the seasoning, right? Just let it boil a little bit more. Make sure that it's fully cooked. Then, voila, it's good.
So you need to test. You like the taste or not, and you taste yourself. Because the seasoning I give you is
A
quite
lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't put in all.
You definitely don't need all. You probably just need a little tiny bit of it. That probably you can use it for at least 3 times already, okay? So on top of cooking it today, you can use it to try your other cooking as well.
Yes.
What other things you use this to cook?
When I put vegetable, I put this one. When I put this one, I don't put any seasoning in it.
Okay. So you can use this to fry vegetable as well. And this one can be easily bought from NTUC. It's available at NTUC. Right? So you can just find mushroom seasoning or vegetarian seasoning that is healthier. Okay? So the pot is ready now. Any questions, anyone? The time that we interact now. See the rest of you. It's covered, but with one thing. Okay, so you can actually off it already. Cooking time is less than half an hour. Should be quite fast. It's just the preparation, the cutting, and the preparation. Okay. So, does anyone have any question? If you are already cooking or if you cook, can show us the picture or not? Please.
On the video.
Pretty, please. Yeah. So that we can also see. And if not, of course, after you cook this, you can also take a picture and share with your colleagues. At least, share and show us what you do. But if you can, please, we'll be sharing this on our Facebook, LiCo Wellness, on our Facebook and IG. If you can, please, if you cook this, please come and leave a comment and share with us the picture. Okay? Your food picture. We'll be drawing out lucky winners, right? To give out lucky draw for those who share with us the picture. So it could be what we provide you with, or it could be your own improvisations, your own creativity. Just share a pen type picture under our post. Okay, now company, that's our Facebook page is called LiCo, LiCo Wellness. All right, so please do that. And let's have a Heng Ong Huat Chinese New Year, okay? 来，我们再跟大家拜年 ，OK? Wishing everyone a
新年快乐，万事如意，步步高升。
yes, 步步高升 and then have a good, prosperous Dragon New Year. 恭喜恭喜 Happy New Year. Right. Thanks everyone. Bye bye. Happy New Year, Shilam. Thanks, Hermin. Happy New Year. Bye bye. Thanks, Jason. I can see your clap. Thank you. Bye bye. Thanks,
Wow.
Marilyn. Thanks, Zhihui. Xiao Chen. Xiao Chen. 是圈吗？还是钱？那个 Happy New Year， 拜拜。完了，钱，
哇，钱，
拜拜。
拜。